Hello, dear friends. I'm glad to come your way again. And in this episode, we shall be talking about the fifth weapon that the devil uses. You know what that is? People. When he has not succeeded to get you directly, as he came to Jesus in Matthew 4 and did not succeed, you know what he will do? He will come through Judas. It was not actually that it was Judas they wanted. No, it's Jesus they wanted. They will pay Judas, a close person to Jesus, to betray Jesus so that they can get him. So even when you conquer Satan directly, your antennas have to be alert when people are mixing with you, because Satan can come through people to damage your life. Judas was one. Do you remember Peter in Matthew chapter 16? Jesus looked at Peter and saw the devil. He said, the devil, Satan, get behind me. Why? Because Peter was opposing him from where he was going. He told Peter that I'm going to Jerusalem to be crucified. Peter said, no, you cannot go to Jerusalem. Whereas it was time to be crucified. It was a time to go to Jerusalem. And when he looked at the attitude of Peter that day and the reason for which he was doing that, he saw the devil's hand and he said, get behind me. If you were the one, Peter's tears, crocodile tears will convince you not to go to Jerusalem. So you have to be sensitive to know this. Let me talk about the old and the young prophets in 1 Kings chapter 13. God had told the younger prophet to go and do something for him. Gave him clear instruction that when you take this road, don't take the same road to come back. On the way, he met an older prophet, and the man convinced him. Go and read that story, 1 Kings chapter 13. The man took time to convince him that God also spoke to him, the older prophet, to tell the younger prophet not to disobey God. And the younger prophet listened to the older prophet, and that was the end of his life. Lion ate him, and God did not save him. That is what pains me in that story, that when lion was tearing that younger prophet, God was just quiet. And he obeyed the older prophet in disobedience to what God has told him. So you also have to be careful to these people called spiritual fathers or elders in the faith. They can even derail you. Look at Delilah. He was looking for Samson. The devil was looking for Samson and could not get him directly. So he came through Delilah, a woman. Even people say Ahab was a good man, but Jezebel destroyed his life. These people come into your life like fire extinguishers. They come to pour water on your fire, to quench it so that you should become a non-entity. They come to derail you from what God has told you to do, and they come to resist you from becoming what God wants you to be in life. So you have to be sensitive. People, even sometimes your own wife or your own children, they have crocodile tears. Also Paul wanted to go to Jerusalem. The brethren, the disciples were crying and begging him not to go. Agabus came and prophesied not to go. But when Paul went, God told him that I am with you, Paul. So you have to be very sensitive when people start using emotions to chain you, to make you disobey what God has told you. So this fifth weapon is also very effective. People. Sometimes it could be your parents, it could be your spiritual father, it can be your brother, or even your boss. And what will be telling you will look very convincing and very logical. But you know what God told you in your heart. Are you ready to follow God or to even follow the older prophet? I am very careful with this experience in 1 Kings chapter 13, the older versus the younger prophet, because so many young prophets today have been damaged and derailed by older prophets. God gave them clear instructions, but they went and submitted themselves to one old prophet who derailed them altogether. All the best.